I'm here. How are you? I'm going to make this a little bit lower so I can see your lovely faces. It's been a while, isn't it? How are you all? What have you been up to? Where have you been? I've missed you. Today has been a very exciting day. COVID picked the wrong person to mess with. Exactly. It's nice to be back. I wanted to have, right, this and this, but then this looks really low, like I'm a small little head. This top has got a lot of love today. So I just posted a picture. So I decided to have a little photo shoot today. So I had a little photo shoot and I wanted it to look like quite goddessy, quite vibey. So I went for this vibe. Haven't seen you in 4 weeks. Where have you been? Do you like my new hair? This I got done the other day. I went back to brunette. I don't know what you think. I think it's a bit dark for me, but I've gone back to brunette. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, because I haven't tested it. Your photos look incredible today. Hello, Dan Edwards. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Sammy. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Nonsense. Hello, Neil. Hi. Can you all hear me well? I hope you can. So today is Sunday. I'm back. I haven't done a live stream for a while. Hello, Nikki. It's so nice to be here. Absolutely love your hair and the volume and those pics are woohoo. So this is the top, right? And I won't lie, I took it off and then I was just wearing a t-shirt for the live stream. And I was like, Louise, you're making so much effort with the live stream. Hello, lights in the background. Oh, let's get to that later, shall we? Sound and vision is perfect. Thank you very much. That I thought, I'll make an effort and I'll put the top on, but it is still a bit wet. So just so you know, I'm wearing a wet top for you all today. So where have you been? How have you been? What's been going on? I was off with COVID. So I had COVID for about a week and it was horrible. Like I did not enjoy it, but it was fine. Like it was totally fine. The COVID was actually quite easy in terms of it was just a flu, like hot mess. But then afterwards I got really quite poorly. So I was struggling with my speech a little bit. I was like, I knew what I wanted to say, but I couldn't always say it. I couldn't think properly. So I couldn't think properly or logically or in order, like worse than usual. And actions, I was doing really stupid, basic actions. I was just making mistakes, like silly, basic mistakes. And it almost felt like I'd had a little stroke. And I was like, have I had a stroke? Like, this feels very weird. I can't drive. I was told not to drive. Couldn't walk anywhere. Poor Bernie had to just sit and look at me the whole time. And it turned out I perforated both my eardrums. And that's what it was. So that's what happened there. So I've had some antibiotics. I'm feeling better. I'm back. If you've been on my social media lately, hang on. If you've been on my social media lately, you will see some videos are coming up for you. So I've been posting a lot on there. I've joined TikTok. 14, I've joined TikTok. I hate myself. But I have joined TikTok. I've joined TikTok, Instagram, I'm on anyway, Facebook, you're here, and YouTube. I'm going to post a YouTube tutorial shortly of how I created this look, because I know you're all dying to know. So I'll be posting that shortly. So I'm glad you're okay now. Thank you. Oh, Kelly loves it. Hello, Thomas. Hello. Yeah. So I've been posting a lot on my social media lately. Because I've got some very exciting news, is together with all my clips I'm putting out there, because I've got loads of clips. Like, don't forget, I've got like 3 shows that I've recorded. That, bearing in mind we recorded together, I recorded with you, apart from the Beyonce, which the BBC did back in the day, but my fans. But Am I Right, Ladies? We recorded together. Do you remember I crowdfunded it? Politics and Bitches, I recorded it myself. And then on May the 6th, this is happening. On May the 6th, my show, Politics and Bitches, is coming out on Amazon. It will be on Amazon Prime. I think it's just going to be in the UK at the moment. I don't think it's going to be worldwide, because I'm not paying for it to be worldwide. I mean, the payment is pretty UK. I'm so happy to be doing it. So that's coming out on May the 6th. If you are a Patreon member, my patrons, I haven't got a fucking cover for that. Oh no. If you're on my Patreon, we're going to do a watch party on May the 6th. So I'll put that in the corner there for now. So on May the 6th, I've got my show coming out on Amazon Prime, and the show is basically, it's Politics for Bitches 2022. So it's the new version. So it's not the old show, it's the new version. There'll be a few things that I'm sure you'll be like, oh, this sounds familiar. But it's the new show. So it's about like lockdown, it's about what's happened recently. And I really, really hope that you like it and enjoy it. So I thought it was time to sort my shit out. And because I've got so many jokes and so much content, I wanted to get it, and I started releasing it. So just bear with me for the next month whilst I just get it out all online, and you'll be seeing more content coming from me soon. I hope. What I would like to do every Sunday with you guys is cocktails and tarot, just because it's so much fun. I mean, guys, hello, there's so much to talk about. So let's address a few things. Can I change my top because it's really wet? Like, I say this with all the love, guys, but can I change it? It is really wet. Do you mind? Oh, what if I play a video and then I change my top? Because I got it out the washing machine and it's really wet, and I'm sitting like, yeah, I look nice in my bedroom. But quite frankly, can I change it? Do you mind? But I don't know how to keep you entertained whilst I go get changed because I haven't got a bra on. Not that I need a bra. My titties have got really small. Like, they're tiny. Like, they used to be big. And you know what's annoying? It's my stomach is growing. My stomach, my butt, and my thighs. It's amazing how COVID didn't fucking affect my appetite, did it, mate? No. Couldn't see where I was going or walk in a straight line, but could aim the Kit Kat in my mouth quite easily, couldn't I? It was like an airplane. So annoying. Like, I thought you're supposed to lose weight when you get sick. Not Louisa. No, Louisa likes to put on weight because yub. So annoying. Anyway, stay there. I'm going to go put I'll play a clip. I have got some clips lined up. So I'm going to play a clip that I posted recently. And this is from Am I Right, Ladies? And I forgot how much I love these shows. Bearing in mind, I did these shows years ago. These shows are old, right? These are old shows. This was back in the day. This is like old school, classic Louisa. I loved this set, like, it was amazing, and I loved this whole routine, and I forgot how much I loved it. So here is a routine, and we'll talk about it. Okay. Errol then sees this as a freaking opportunity to take all his clothes off. Errol starts walking around the bedroom butt fucking naked, and I'm like, Errol, that's very rude, actually. Can you put your clothes back on, Errol? Please put some clothes on, Errol. I don't know why you've just done that. This is very awkward for me now, Errol. Please put some clothes on. But at the same time, oh my God, look at the size of his penis. Errol, please, can you have some decency, please, Errol? Errol doesn't give a what. Errol's just trotting around like some kind of show pony. Errol is very proud of himself right now, just strutting around like a show pony. And I'm like, Errol, that's very presumptuous of you, actually, Errol. Can you please put your willy away? But at the same time, oh my God, Louisa, you are 19 and in Zante. Imagine what it would be like if you died and never knew what it felt like just to sit on it for a little bit. You have no idea how much I used to love that joke. Thank you for letting me get changed. I haven't got a bra on, so you do get nipples in today's show. What? Nipples in the show? I know, mate. I know. I loved that show. So that was from Am I Right, Ladies, where the thigh gap joke comes from. So that whole set, that whole routine is about being in Zante and away with my friend on holiday. And the first time sometimes like sex should be for love, right, guys? Sunday school, sex should be for love. However, also, whilst I'm telling you, there was this woman who I've been reading about recently who was phenomenal. And she was the first woman. Let me find out her name because I want to tell you about her because I think she's really exciting. She got in a lot of trouble. She actually got arrested for saying this stuff publicly, right? Which I find phenomenal. She was the original Live, Love, Life dream. She created that phrase that you now have on a fridge magnet around your house. But she was the first person to say that, guys, women should be allowed to have sex for sex's sake and not just for making babies. Like, she was the first one to say that. So let me find out what her name was, because clearly she's made a real impact on me. Where's my script? I literally edited it and I put it in there. What's her name? Her name is Emma Goldman. Emma Goldman. If you don't know, you need to get to know. She is amazing. Emma Goldman. She is phenomenal. So Emma Goldman was the first person that came out and said sex should not just be for making babies. And she got arrested for that back in like 1890 something, like in the 1900s. She got arrested for that. Like, what an idea that blew people's mind that somebody could say such a thing. Right, before I carry on, can we please make a cocktail? Because I have behind me a list of ingredients, and I thought together we could make a cocktail. Because here's the thing, guys. I love going to a bar. I love having cocktails. I don't like cocktails in a can. I don't think they taste as good as the actual cocktail. I want to make a cocktail. I have all the ingredients. This is like makeup. I have all the tools. I just don't have the skill. So together, can you help me make a cocktail? So here are the ingredients that I've got. I'm going to bring them to you. I bought some ice. Oh, eyes visually stunning. I bought some ice. I bought a mixer. Here's what else we've got for today's cocktail. There we go. We have some triple sec. Okay, so I'm going to be looking who knows how to make stuff, right? We have some passion fruit liqueur, right? We've got passion fruit liqueur. We've got some passion fruit vodka. Oh my gosh, I know what I'm going to make. Right, we're going to do it together. We are going to make, let's try this. We're going to make a passion fruit martini together. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about making a passion fruit martini together as a group? Are you up for this, my friends? Yes. Let's have a go and try. So, let's have a go at making this. So, we're going to add to a glass. I want you to add. Oh, I didn't bring my measuring stick. Guys, I didn't bring my measuring stick. I'm the worst cocktail maker person ever. Right. I've got passion fruit vodka, passion fruit liqueur. I reckon we start with a bit of passion fruit liqueur. Passion fruit is my favorite. Okay, let's try this. I do need my measuring stick. I haven't got my measuring thing. Downstairs. I was supposed to be prepared for this live stream. Okay, what can I use as a measuring thing? Okay, we're going to use this. We're going to use my glass as a measuring thing. Put some ice in your glass. You don't need one. Just count 3 seconds. Okay, just count 3 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to take the ice out because that was just for visual, and I'm going to put a knob in the bottom. Okay, use the lid. It'll be okay. Fine. Right. I need to make this lower so you can see. Oh, you can't see. Okay. I'm just going to drink the water out of that. So we're going to go for this. We're going to go for some passion fruit liqueur. We're going to go for, what have I got? I haven't bloody got anything. Okay, we're going to use the lid. We're going to use the lid. So you go 1 part passion fruit liqueur. I feel like it needs more than 1 part, mate. I feel like it needs. Okay, so three and a bit parts passion fruit liqueur. Alcohol is bad. Don't do it. Thank you, Dean Lloyd. Thank you for joining the party. It's nice to have you here on the show called Tarot and Cocktails. 3.5 passion fruit liqueur. 4 parts. Joanna says 4 parts. Pour 3 seconds. Okay, we're going to do that instead. Passion fruit liqueur. We're going to also add some Malibu, because Malibu tastes great with everything. And we pour. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! I feel like that's too much Malibu. Is that too much Malibu? It's fine. We're going to make it work. This is a passion fruit martini from OMielan herself in her house, in her bedroom. We're going to add to passion fruit liqueur. We're going to add some fruit to passion syrup. We're going to add a bit of this. Now, this is a syrup, so it doesn't need as much. You just do a drop. So just drop in there, okay? Malibu and hot chocolate is delicious. I bet it is. That's like coconut hot chocolate. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And then we're going to add to that some egg white. Because who doesn't like a bit of egg white, mate? We're going to add some egg white. Yes, bit of egg white in there. And we're going to add real passion fruit. Okay, we're just going to open this stale passion fruit and then we're going to put it in. Just give me a second whilst I open it. Just don't judge, okay? Sorry, I'm not Mary Berry. I don't know if Mary Berry would make cocktails live from her bedroom. She's far too fancy for that kind of debauchery. Speaking of which, women in the 1800s were debaucherous. So this woman, what was her name? Joanne Goldbird. I've forgotten her name. I'll get you her name in a minute. She was phenomenal. She believed in birth control in the 1800s. She shouted about birth control. She got arrested for it. She got arrested for shouting about birth control. She said that women should be able to have sex for pleasure. And she also believed, believed in homosexuality and believed it was like a human right to love who you love and that true liberty could only come from loving who we love in the 1800s. Right. So now I put all that stuff in there, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to mix it. Now, to mix it, I have got possibly my favorite thing I've ever bought on Amazon, right? This is actually my favorite thing I've ever bought. So this, believe it or not, there's a vibrator from the 1800s used because, do you know, I love that. Do you remember that film? That like basically women used to get like jerked off by their doctors because they were crazy. I would have been there every day, mate. And all they did was basically make them come. Oh, look. Look, it's... Oh, do you want the ASMR? Whatever it's called. And then we get our cocktail glass. We put the ice out because you don't keep the ice in your cocktail glass. Oh, I should have done this. I'll set up the camera better next time. And then, oh, what's that? Half a glass of a cocktail that's mainly egg white. Delicious, Louisa. Okay, and now, whatever we make together, we have to drink. Because that's the rules. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. Guys, I really like you, but that's disgusting. Please don't make me drink it. That's disgusting. And I just had like a little tadpole come down my mouth. It was like the passion fruit tadpole. Okay, I'll have it again. No. That's the worst thing I've put in my mouth for a long time. That's really nasty. Why did you make such a shit cocktail? Why are you guys so crap at making cocktails? You're supposed to be good at this stuff. What's the point of me doing a live stream show called Cocktails and Tarot if you can't even make cocktails? Right, I think it needs more ice. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, it's fine. You're meant to dry shake it without first. You're meant to dry shake it without ice first. I didn't use ice. Okay, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna put that back in there, and we're gonna. What if I add some appetizer to it? Would that make it taste better? Taro meat. It's not taro time yet, Dan. You'll know when it's taro time because it'll be very obvious. Should I put tadpole? Call it what we call Can we call it the show pony after Errol? Oh, show pony. Can I put appetizer with passion fruit? That one. What if I put triple sec? Well, triple sec. Does anybody know anything about chemistry? Does triple sec make something that's pure passion fruit? Oh, I forgot. Maybe I'll put this in. So this is a beetroot and carrot juice that I made ages ago. Beetroot and carrot juice. Maybe that will go in it. Do you think that will good? I didn't know you did tarot. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Do you know what? I'm going to put in the apple ties. I think apple ties will go nicely because apple, passion fruit. No, that's not going to work. Do you know what? Do you know what? It's fine. I'm just going to add a little ice. And I'm just going to, you need some cranberry or pineapple juice. To passion fruit, though. Really? Is that what you need? Hang on, let me just get my block of ice out. I just think it needs to sit a little bit, you know? I just think maybe it was a bit too strong, too much. Medrian says my tarot is great and it's right every time. That's right, because Medrian was really excited because she was about to buy her first house. And tarot said it's not going to happen. And then it didn't happen. And I was more excited about getting my tarot right than showing the correct amount of sympathy for my lovely fan here, Medrian, who lost her house. So I apologise, Medrian. With a little water, it's fine. It's fine. It's delicious. You should try this. It's called the people who are on Luisa's Sunday live stream. So let's move the cocktail out of the way. It's fine. I'm gonna drink it. Next week, if you have any better ideas, you know, it would be good if you came and showed me, you know? And we can make a cocktail together next week. It's fine. This week, this one didn't work. And that's all right. That's just what happens sometimes, you know? Everything has... It's good to try things, right? It's good to try. So, more importantly, branding. Really working hard on the branding here. Oh, that's better. Oh, what lovely. What a lovely position. More importantly, fine, I'll move you back down. It's a work in progress. Let's sit for a bit so the egg can marinate. Exactly, Catherine. Everybody needs the egg to marinate for a little bit and then it'll be nicer. Thank you. Anyway, moving forward, I've got some important things that I want to discuss. Rishi Sunak. How do we feel about Rishi? So it's amazing that they've kind of thrown this guy under the bus. Or has he thrown himself? This is the Chancellor. So he's the money guy, right? So he's the guy in government that basically gets all the money together, puts it all in the pot and goes, right, what am I going to spend it where? Where am I going to put it? Now, he got celebrated early. I don't know if you noticed that. He got celebrated early in the lockdown because he did furlough. And in general, he was seen as a good guy, nice, sexy, handsome, young, cool, wears cool trainers, seems quite sweet and together. And he helped a lot of people out with furlough. And he was kind of like the poster boy. He should have probably known that's fucking politics 101 to be poster boy and then taken down. So he was celebrated very early on in lockdown because he's supposed to help loads of people with furlough and sorted lots of people out when the pandemic really hit. However, then there was all this talk of maybe he'll be the next PM, maybe the next PM. I'll tell you who I think is going to be the next PM, by the way, the next Prime Minister. What's that guy that's, he's like a flaccid, pasty penis covered in talcum powder. What's that guy called? That white guy with a horrible face and like fish. Michael Gove, right? I think might be it just because he's gone quiet and he's been in the main lot for ages and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so recently he was in the press a lot, wasn't he? Sunak, because he's come out with all these tariffs and things that we're seeing. So when we're seeing energy prices go high, fuel prices, everything else, and he's the guy that helps us figure out how much money. I love that you all guessed Gove. That's hilarious. See, you all knew who I was talking about. Who is supposed to try and help people out, and lots of people they're thinking it's going to be millions of people that have been thrown into more poverty since April the 1st or 2nd, whatever it was, that we saw the cap on energy prices lift, so that then energy suppliers could lift their energy prices. And Sunak has not done enough to help people, but now it's been found that his wife, who's like a billionaire, not only does her father's company, the wife's father's company, had dealings with people in Russia, and all shit was going down with there that I think they stopped, but she hasn't paid tax. She's claimed non-don status, so she hasn't paid tax in the UK. I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's like picturesque. Like, you couldn't write it any better. Like, is anyone surprised? No. And now he's trying to fix it all and say that they're going to claim it and whatever, la la. 20 million pounds worth of tax. I don't know if it was tax that should have been 20 million pounds on, or 20 million pounds worth of tax that she didn't claim on. And I don't understand why he is at the forefront and the poster boy and everyone's really angry at him when the whole carcass is rotten. Like, the whole thing is rotten. So the fact that they're pushing this one, and I think it's because there's a general public, we've all felt the hit. We've all felt the hit. We all get what's going on. This feels horrible for everybody. So it's easy to get rid of Rishi because actually everyone's feeling the shit. So actually Rishi's the guy. But how many other shit things have they been gone? Like, what about when they got peerages, right? They got made like lords with the fancy wigs and stuff because they donated money to the Tory party. What about getting the extra money to freaking do like really fancy wallpaper in the flat that we paid for? What about like having an affair with a woman and then using like public money to buy her company stuff to be like, yeah, I want her to work with me. Like, I want her company. Like, they are all rotten. Is it any wonder or surprise? And now it's like, oh, Rishi's bad. Don't give me this. I just think it's false and it's bollocks to be like, oh, we're going to throw him under the bus. You're all as rotten as each other. Like, he's one of many. But also, mate, how naive are you to think that you weren't going to get caught? Like, if you're going to go for a job that high status and you were going to be on the front page of everything and deal with money, why would you not, for the love of Christ, sort out your house? Make sure your house is in order. Like, you're married to a billionaire. Why would you not have sorted that out? Like, of course it was all going to come out. Of course it was all going to come out. And just the hip hop, I just think it's evil. I think it's evil when we're seeing what people are dealing with. And it's easy to be Rishi. He's at the forefront. This is the guy we hate. Let's hate all of them. You're all corrupt you're all corrupt. You're all opportunists. You're all vile. I haven't seen any of them that have got any backbone, that have stepped up and shown the kind of backbone and the kind of strength and the kind of authenticity and trueness and what we need to see from a politician, as we've seen from Zelensky in the Ukraine. Like, I haven't seen any of them do as good as, like, that's what we need to see. That, and we're not seeing it. Oh, it's disgusting. Makes me sick. Nearly as sick as his cocktail, which is disgusting, by the way. And I blame you all entirely. The other thing that I think I'd like us to talk about, guys, the egg has fired me up. Hello. Is that too bright, that light in the background? I've got some lips thingy, but I think it's too bright in it. Let me know and I'll turn them off. The other thing we need to talk about, a few things actually. Firstly, I'm going to be 40 in September. That's not fair. I don't know about anybody else. I was 37 when the lockdown happened, when the lockdown started, and I did have a boyfriend for a short time, and I would have got married and settled down and had babies and done all that if it worked out, but it didn't. So I should have been on that path, right? And now I've missed out on 3 years, and now suddenly I'm going to be 40 and I've got to go out in the dating pool and big wide world again. And I'm like, what? Hang on. I'm not ready. I'm still supposed to be 37. Does anybody else feel like they've lost 3 years of their life? And I know, like, listen, very lucky, very happy to be here, happy to be healthy, etc., 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 etc. Do not take that for granted. But also aware that coming back out into real life, you're like, shit, TikTok. And yeah, it's got to be TikTok, mate. And it's different for men. And I don't want it to be TikTok. I have no reason or urge for it to be TikTok. But it's clearly a TikTok. Like, it is TikTok. Speaking of which, oh, this is going to be so seamless. If you'd like to see some more of my jokes, I've joined TikTok. You can come find me on there. Speaking of which, I don't understand where the time has gone. I do understand where the time has gone, but I think it's unfair that the time has gone. Go away. And I feel like suddenly I've got to catch up on things that I wasn't ready for. And I think there's a whole generation of women, especially, where we are at that baby making age. And if we haven't had children yet, it is the decision time to be like, are we going to go for it or not? And suddenly it's upon us. And we're kind of thrust this idea of like, right, I'll go for it or don't. So we'd either go for it ourselves and go do it and get an installation. You know what I mean? Or we try and meet somebody, and it's meeting somebody to have a baby. But those years are definitely like there, and it's scary. And I was with my mum earlier. I went to my mum's grave this weekend, and I was talking out loud or whatever and speaking to her and just missing her and thinking about her and being with her. And I've never had love like I had with her, obviously, since like the color's gone a bit since. And I thought maybe the only time ever I will feel that love and that color is when I have a daughter. Then I'll feel the love that she gave me, because I'll be able to have it to give. Like, I will feel it like I do for Bernie, but like even more so, not impossible, but even more so. So maybe that's the thing, that like when you have a child, You have that love. And I want to have the opportunity to feel that love again. I want to have that love. I want to give that love. I want to love something so much more than myself. Like I want to. So yeah. Well, that all got very serious very quickly, didn't it? We went from Rishi Sunak to making babies. Cheese. We need to speak about cheese. So I have been by myself for 4 weeks. Thanks for asking. Nobody bothered to call in and check. I was fine, by the way. But I started making really basic meals and I ordered cheese, right? And I ordered like cathedral cheddar cheese, cathedral cheddar, whatever it's called, cathedral city cheese, which I thought used to be like the fancy pants cheese. Like that was the good cheese. Like if you were going to get a decent cheese for like cheese on toast or cheese on a jacket potato or cheese just in general to eat, cheese, like cheese, cathedral cheddar city cathedrals, I thought was the best cheese. Guys, I don't know who's changed the recipe recently, but that is not a good cheese. It is not a nice cheese at all. Like I went for a bite of it just to have like a bite of cheese. It was rubbish. It was so crap. I'm not here to slag off brands. I know everyone's having a hard time. However, whatever you've taken out of that recipe, put back in because it used to be iconic and now it tastes like crap. I'm going to tell you the best cheese. Oh my gosh, if I had a commercial, I would have a commercial break now. Like talk about your cliffhanger. Join me in 30 seconds for the best cheese. I'll tell you the best cheese. Let's see if you can guess what it is. We've got Dawn, says Black Bomber. Never heard of it, Dawn. Wookie Hole Cave cheese. Never heard of it, Dan. Asda Extra Mature cheese. Getting closer, Leanne. The best cheese ever. The best cheese ever, guys. And I'm telling you, is Aldi vintage cheddar cheese. You can thank me later. You can thank me later. Do you think COVID affected your taste buds? It didn't affect them at all. I ate so much. I was very happy. Red Leicester's a great cheese. I'm telling you. Aldi, not just the Aldi regular cheese. So Aldi does like regular cheese. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about the Aldi. It's in a special pack. It's in a yellow pack. So it's completely yellow. It's called, and they've got a Red Leicester one, which is in a dark red brown pack. This is not a see-through pack. It's not a clear one. It's a yellow pack, vintage cheese. Aldi, I am telling you, this is cheese that will level up your toast. This is cheese that if you have a cheese toasty, you will want to. This is cheese that you will bite a block off and just eat it because it's that delicious. This cheese, I am telling you, this is the cheese. Brie cheese is also great. I mean, everyone loves brie. Brie, oh my gosh. I know this is an obvious one, but for those of you that aren't as worldly as I am, do you know what I had for Christmas for the first time? Brie and grape. I meant, I didn't mean to blow my head off. I meant, not, I meant like, wow. That was in, you know, brie and grape. This is getting better. Brie and grape. Better in melon. Holy moly. I'll tell you what is nice. Oh my gosh. Goat's cheese from Aldi with pine nuts that you put on a pan and cook them with pomegranate. Brie and grape. I live on paninis and toasties. Red Leicester and pesto. Interesting combination. Cheese and pesto. Is that even a thing? Cheese and pesto. Does cheese and pesto even go? I'll tell you what goes really well. Maltesers with Wotsits and Skips with a Galaxy Caramel. You're welcome. Shall we make another cocktail or shall we move on to tarot cards? It is 7:36. I was only supposed to be here for half an hour. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed this, I will be back next Sunday, 7 o'clock. If you've enjoyed it, please make sure you come and join us on all our social media. If only I had a Edam and Flake. Edam and Flake. Come find us on there. How do I get rid of that bloody comment? Go away, comment. Come and find us on there. Pesto has cheese in it. Does it? Chocolate and crisps, Kelly, I swear. Come and find us on those things. I'll be back. Any plans for your 40th, Louisa? I feel we need to party. I know. I don't know what to plan. I don't know whether to have like a party somewhere. I don't know whether to hire somewhere. I don't know whether to just have like a dinner party at my house because it gets really complicated with like who pays for what. Like, you know, if you go for a meal somewhere, it's like becomes quite difficult. I don't know what to do. There's a guy I see online that does like he'll come and do like a restaurant meal for you in your house and it looks amazing. His name's Tom and his stuff looks incredible and I'd love to hire him. So maybe I might speak to a few friends and say, look, would you be up for something like that? Because I have got a hot tub that I could get out of the shed. So we'll see. Anyway, time for tarot. You ready for your tarot? Let's do some tarot. So this week is a new week. I'm sure there's a new moon. I really want some. Oh, that's the problem with cocktails. You can't just have one. Like, can you? You can never just have one. You need to have a few. So before I go, here's some things that I would like from you. I want you to send me or prepare a decent cocktail recipe for next week, please, so I can actually make something delicious rather than that pond life that I just made. And that's it, actually. That's all I want you to do. Oh, come find me on TikTok because I've joined TikTok. A card has just dropped out. As I said, I've joined TikTok. Let's see what that card says. So the universe wants us to read it. This is me on TikTok! Guys, TikTok. I am so good at reading cards. This is me with a tick and a talk dancing, and I'm doing really well at it. So even though I'm nearly 40 and I started this week, it's saying, keep going, keep doing TikTok videos. It's saying, look, there's a boat behind me. There's a boat full of people watching me abroad. Oh my God, there's a boat full of people watching me abroad doing TikTok videos. I'm going to blow up abroad. I'm going to fucking blow up abroad. This is me doing TikTok, and I've got a really big long hat. Grrr. Right. Most pesto has cheese on it, so it should work. Good to know, Kaylee. Good to know. It's a relationship. Am I right, Zenith? Yes, you are, my friend. Right, put it out there. Right, let's have a card for you. So for you guys watching, let's pick a card for you. Nathan Sparling. Let's see what Nathan. Let's see a card for Nathan. Can you put me a card, Louise, doing an essay? Fit to crack up. Yes, let's go for Nathan first. Nathan Sparling. What does Nathan need to hear from the universe? Use me as your vessel. Actually, I won't say it out loud because I don't want you to know my secret universe song. Use me as your vessel. Call to me. Give me a sign to give Nathan Sparling. This one. Nathan. This is a giant naked baby on a horse. I don't know if you know what happiness is, Nathan, but it's a giant naked baby riding a horse. This is abundance. This is clarity. This is sunshine. This is light. This is day. This is clarity, clear visuals. The path ahead of you is clear. You are doing amazing things. You are on the right fucking track. It is sunshine. The sun is coming for you, my friend. The sun is coming. You're going to feel liberated like a big, giant, naked baby riding a horse. I mean, Michelle wanted a card. Let's find a card for Michelle. Can I have a card for Michelle? You need to be specific, guys. I will do you, Leanne, and I will do you, Dawn, and I will do you, Callum. But I need specificity. I need questions. I'm not just a vessel of mediocreness. Go watch somebody else for that. I am not Channel 5. Michelle, you are the emperor. You are strong. You are still. You are solid. You are strong. You've got ram's heads for hands. Look at that with a big sword. You're ready for a fight. The Emperor Michelle. That's you. That's you, Michelle. Nathan, I don't think you know how lucky you are. The sun is coming. I don't think you realize, Nathan, how lucky you are to get that card. That's like a dream card. My training to see what the Emperor means. Stability, structure, discipline, practicality. There you go. There we go. Now that's a good list. Everyone but me. Will I do well in my new job? Am I wasting my energy on someone? Dawn. Is Dawn wasting her energy? Oh, Dawn. You're lying dead and you've got 3 daggers aimed at you. So if you weren't dead before, you're going to be after they fall on your head. So I would say, yeah, Dawn. Sorry, mate, but it's a no. There is a dagger underneath you, though. So this is the 4 of daggers, swords, rest, relaxation, peace, sanctuary, rejuvenation. Or, Dawn, just take it easy, mate. Just don't worry. Not that you're wasting your time. Just maybe it's not the right time yet. Just take it easy. Be cool. Like me. Just think, what would Louisa do? Breezy. I wouldn't be breezy. I once called an ex-boyfriend and left a voicemail message of that Eamon song. I don't know why I liked you so much. Will Sally do well in her new job? Sally. Knight of Pentacles. Look at you, Sally, going in with all your gear ready for a battle. And actually, it's going to be very easy. You're prepared, Sally. You're prepared. Sally, you're prepared. Everything's going to be fine. In fact, Sally, I'm going to say that you're overqualified for this new job. I'm going to say you're overqualified for it. So you'll surpass it and move on, is what I'm going to say. Leanne Walker says, will things get better? So at the moment, you're blind. At the moment, you've got 2 directions to go in. This is the 2 of Swords. You're blind. You're not seeing where you're going. So you need to make a decision and move forward. But at the moment, you're quite stuck. You're quite solitary. And you've got 2 things in front of you that are blocking you. And it's nighttime, right? So you can't see clearly. You cannot see clearly. You are blocked. You are stuck. We need to get you unstuck, bitch. We need to get you unstuck. It will get better, but right now you're stuck. So you have to move forward. Get through the shit. 2 of Swords. Stalemate. Difficult choices. Stuck in the middle. Denial. So things will get better. Everything gets better. Everything gets shit. All we are in life is just a roller coaster and dangling between the 2 constantly. This too shall pass. Tamuka, will you get the job? The Temperance. It's a girl, an angel pouring from one cup to another. You got the job, mate. You're going to get the job. You're going to get the job. So, my loves, I hope you enjoyed these cards. Thank you for letting me do them. Thank you for this show. I really enjoyed it. If you like the show, let me know. I'll do it again. I mean, I'm going to do it again next Sunday anyway, just because I think it's fun to do. Why not? If you like my makeup today, I've got a YouTube tutorial coming up my makeup. That'll be on my YouTube. Come and say hello on all my socials, just because that's how you fucking get paid these days. And patrons, don't forget, we're going to have our watch party on May the 6th, which I'm very, very excited about. In the meantime, my loves, have a lovely day. Oh, now she gives me a recipe. Shot Bacardi rum, Malibu, Captain Morgan, orange juice. Oh, that's too much for me. That's with a teaspoon. Oh, that's too much for me, Tamara. That's too fancy for me. Best YouTube show ever. Hello. I'll be back next week. It's nice to be back. I've missed you all. It's nice to be back. You love the show. That's exciting. I have missed you all, and it's nice to be back and feeling better because it proper took it out of me. Like, I've not been that poorly for a while, so it's nice to be back. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a good week. All my love. Stay safe. Stay happy. And I'll see you guys next Sunday at 7 for more Cocktails and Tarot with me, your host, Luisa OMielan. I love you lots. Okay, bye.